It's another remarkably warm day. And it's just starting to sprinkle. So since it's rained all day yesterday and I couldn't do a dang thing, I wanted to show you what I got done in about probably an hour. You can already start to see it. There's a tall post here and a new tall post there. But look what's not here. This I think I'm going to keep to be a bean trellis. But there was one on this side, one on this side, and we saw previously that I moved the one in the back. That was an old makeshift greenhouse that never actually really worked. So, it's over here holding up my asparagus now. I think I can take in that clamp. I don't know why it's been there in the first place anyhow. But, so the only trouble I still have is that this post's length was greater on the front. I'm adding a third tier. And the bolt previously went through out here. So I took the carriage bolt out and I need to drill a new hole and place the carriage bolt at a more appropriate spot. So that really does hold open the path much nicer. Like, you remember how when we walked down this path we'd always be getting smacked with pieces of asparagus? Well, now the asparagus has a support structure that should tame it quite a bit. That said, I do still want to dig up all the daffodils here, all of them, and widen the path. At least some here, because yeah, that's a really narrow path that isn't even wide enough for me to roll my little rolling bench, you know, the garden carts that you can sit on. It's not even wide enough for that in here, so it would be really nice to kind of expand on that. Noticing now that up in there's a couple of posts that I can reclaim because they're not needed anymore, and all of the string stuff. I think I'll trade out these taller ones for the short ones holding up this, because these are what's doing the retainer wall on the low end. Unless I need to start using bigger ones for the next tier down. I'll think about that. I've also always wished that I could keep the path clear here, because these Jerusalem artichoke, just like as they get top heavy, they fall into the path, and it's a little bit annoying, to be perfectly honest. It's a little bit annoying. But this was huge progress, especially for just an hour. And I have made, this was a couple days ago, but I have made the hole for the future moving of the pear tree much bigger. I think this is like a 3 or 5 gallon pot. These are all, oh no, they're all bigger than 3 gallon pots, so that gives you an idea of the size of the hole. They are 4+. I know that this one's one of those like 8 gallons, and this is probably also 8. So yeah, that's probably about a 3.5 foot wide this way hole. And the neighbors came out while I was digging it and didn't ask any questions. They're kind of used to me. I find that amusing. And this is the tree. And this tree's been here, I think, about 10 years. I still haven't looked it up. I've been saying I want to look it up, and I still haven't looked it up. But this tree's been here for quite a while, but it's still just small. Which I think pear trees, certain species, are prone to staying small. So it's nice to have a small tree instead of a humongous tree. From the grapes eventually, ? Video that I did, 2 days ago. I haven't made any further progress down the cliff, but if this sprinkling doesn't escalate to further sprinkling, and then eventually rain, then that is probably where I'm going to make my way next to get back to working on that. I will be using some of these pieces of wood for it.